Today's the first real mountain test, so yeah, for sure it's the day we target. I've had about 40 people come up to me in the bunch asking me if we're going to go faster today, but we'll see. I mean, we've seen as well, the last climb is going to be maybe a little bit of headwind as well, so makes it a bit tricky with the big valley road as well, so yeah, we'll see.
Just talk to us a bit about how those rumours circulate about what each team is going to do. Has that been a big talking point in the race the last few days?
I think just in general, we've had two hard stages to start, and then obviously yesterday was quite easy, a big long day, but yeah, today's like the mountain day, the big first test, kind of the day everyone's been waiting for, so yeah, you always want to know what your rivals are doing, but I think we got a plan, and hopefully we can just execute it and not make any mistakes.
And we saw you looking pretty good on San Luca the other day. How have you found these first 4 days in general, first 3 days in general?
Yeah, it's been okay. It's been hot, that's the problem. It's been really hot, but yeah, we're managing it well, and today should be a little bit cooler, so I think that suits us a little bit more. So yeah, stay out of trouble, stay cool, hopefully it goes well.
Adam, is there now a Richard Carapaz wild card to contend with?
I mean, there probably was at the beginning, he was always super strong, and yeah, we know what kind of rider he is, so for sure he'll fight for the yellow jersey.
Yes, but with the desire to keep the yellow jersey, and that's going to be very important for an Ecuadorian and also for EF.
Yeah, I mean, if you have yellow, you want to keep it, no? I think we're the only team that didn't want to keep it yesterday in the world. I think every other rider would have liked to keep it, but yeah, it's like that. He's a fighter. We were obviously teammates together a couple of years ago, so I know what kind of rider he is, and I know he'll fight for the yellow.
You ready to deliver today?
Hopefully. Hopefully the legs are there. Like I was just saying before, looks like it might be a little bit headwind on the climb, so it makes my job a little bit harder, but yeah, we'll see.
Are you going to test Jonas today?
We'll try. I mean, he looked pretty strong 2 days ago, so yeah. All these, the talk of the injury and all this, maybe they downplayed it quite a lot, so we'll see. We'll see today.
Are you surprised about his strength so far?
Not really. I mean, like I just said, they were saying in the media a lot that it's just easily, lucky to be here and all this, but yeah, when Taddy attacked, we went, super fast, so for sure the level is good, and we'll see today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Derek, how unique have these first 3 days been for you, and do you think for the Tour de France here in Italy?
Yeah, it's been a interesting start to my first Tour de France. It's been some ridiculous weather and some hard stages, and then yesterday was pretty boring for a while, and then super stressful for a little while, so getting a little bit of everything.
You realize it's been an odd start with, back-to-back French winners, back-to-back escape winners on day 1 and day 2, yellow jersey changing 3 times. Do you realize that it's a bit particular?
Yeah, I mean it's cool to see. I think especially from a fan's perspective. Yeah, it's been good. I like breaks going to the line, so hopefully there's more of that throughout the rest of the race.
Have you seen the profile today up to 2,600 meters?
Yeah, pretty ridiculous, and I mean, there's some iconic climbs, so that's going to be pretty special to race over. I don't think I'll enjoy it while I'm racing it, but looking back, it's going to be a pretty special stage.
Do you know the Galibier?
Nope. I've watched enough. Looked at VeloViewer enough. Watched the descent enough times, but I've never done it. So it'd be a unique experience.
Is there the sense that the Tour de France starts a new chapter today?
Yeah, I think you're properly into the mountains now. Stage 1 was hard, but it wasn't a mountain day. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the GC teams do, what they want out of today. That's all I got.
What they want out of it. And then, what do you think about this whole week coming up? I mean, a couple kind of flat rolling stages, good for escapes maybe. Time trial, gravel up ahead.
Yeah, it might make today a little harder because there's not massive days coming up, especially with 2 sprint days right after this. So, I mean, I expect the GC teams will be full gas for today. They got time to recover.
Derek, enjoy the Galibier.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Just what are your thoughts and memories here of the Galibier coming up?
It's always a tough climb. Yeah, I've generally had decent sensations up there over the years, so sometimes be a bit hit and miss, but no, it's a nice climb. It's going to be a hard day. You're going to be on the pedals all day, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Does this start a new chapter in the Tour de France today? Are we different races starting today?
Yeah, I kind of see it as part of the first block, to be honest. A hard weekend. Okay, easier day yesterday, but then a big day today. But yeah, obviously definitely different to what we've done so far. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
I mean, different yellow jersey every day, escapes, winning on the first couple of days too. It seems different than any tour I remember.
Yeah, and I think it could be all change again today. Obviously Remco would love to get the jersey, I'd imagine. Pog might want to try and gain some time. If it comes down to a sprint in the final, you'd think he'd fancy his chances and maybe gain more time on Jonas. A bonus at the top as well. Potentially that's 18 seconds. So yeah, I'm sure all the GC guys are going to be full bore today.
So you're no longer GC-G, you're now in the Domestique G.
Yeah, and just treat it day by day. After today, I'll have a look at some of the other stages, see what's for myself, what we can look at. But yeah, do a job today and just try and take it easy as soon as I'm done, basically.
Is it all for Rodriguez, or is Tom's not aiming at the GC now?
No, Tom's not. He's just still staying in there at the minute, but so it's an option. Obviously today as well is a good chance for him anyway. So yeah, Carlos, Egan as well. So still plenty to go at.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
We've already been asked umpteen questions about that descent, so we might as well start there. Was that one of the best descents you've ever done, or just the most high profile?
No, just the most high profile. I remember once I was descending in Mallorca with my friends, and every corner it felt like my tyres were sliding around every corner. So yeah, most high profile.
A few things you've said since then have suggested that maybe you wouldn't descend that way nowadays. A bit more age, a couple more years of experience.
Well, I think it all depends. It's circumstantial. When you're at the front, you got the motorbikes. It's you got your own lines. It's easy to descend like that, I think. And yeah, then it's very different. If you're trying to chase back on and other people have got the thing is the motorbikes give you a lot of indication of where the corners are, how fast you can go, and that makes a big difference.
The bonus seconds at the top of the Galibier, does that increase the likelihood of maybe someone like you being able to do, well, something like what you did then?
Well, I think there's the first quite big matter of being able to get to the top of the Galibier at the front. I think, yeah, today there's obviously the first test. There's not just going to be riding to the finish, looking at each other. There's going to be, Tadej and Jonas going to want to take time out of each other, and yeah, the descending will come naturally if the opportunity is there. But yeah, of course, there's a big matter and before that. Right, thank you.
Heart beating a little bit faster this morning. You can't check. You don't have it there.
Yeah, well. I mean, of course, there's a bit, nerves on for today. Like today's an important day for the GC, so you need to be there, you need to be ready, and of course, I hope to be ready as well. So far, I've felt good, and I guess we'll see today how it will be. At least I will do everything I can.
San Luca was one kind of test of your sort of explosive power at the moment. Matteo Jorgensen said to us yesterday that he would have expected you to struggle more with the explosive power than the long climbs, so he was feeling good about today. How do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, actually that's also the thoughts that I had, that I would normally, normally I also suffer a bit more on the explosive part, so and I was thinking that even more this year because of the lack of preparation, so I surprised myself there, and hopefully then it will be the same on the long climbs, that then maybe I'm better than I expected. I hope so, at least.
Can you explain to the followers, how does it change when we have a descent finish like we have today off of top of a very high pass?
I mean, for sure, it changes a lot. I mean, one thing is, you can make a difference uphill, but you can also make a difference in the downhill. You can catch time back, or you can, the other. So, I mean, it's of course a bit more dangerous. People would take a lot of risk in the downhills. So yeah, but that's how it is, and yeah, that's a part of cycling, I guess.
Jonas, you seem calm and relaxed, ready for this new page of the Tour de France.
Yeah, I mean, the result will be the result, and as I said, I've lacked quite some preparation, and I mean, normally I would be maybe a bit more stressed because yeah, I knew that today was the day you had to deliver, but I mean, even if I don't deliver, that's how it is, and I cannot change it. I just hope and hope for the best and hope for good legs.
Thank you, guys.